What's up, guys? Today I'm going to be checking out Joni Mitchell's The Hissing of Summer Lawns album. This is her seventh studio album. This one came just a year before the Hajira album, which I just did like, I think yesterday or 2 days ago. It was one of the two. But yeah, this is another one that I saw a lot of people recommend. And I've known or I've seen positive things about this one as well. As you can see, yeah, it's her seventh studio album released November 1975. Continues the jazz influenced sound of Mitchell's previous album, Court and Spark. Wait, what did it say? Okay, that's a live album. Um, Additionally, the album saw Mitchell experiment with sampling and synthesizers such as the Moog and ARP, LA Express, Jazz Crusaders. Okay. Interesting. In genres, we got jazz, pop, folk jazz, standards, art rock. I think that's a new one. I don't think I've seen that one before. But and avant pop. And then we have one single. Yo, is that like a running thing with her albums? Because I noticed that with I think it was this album as well. Yeah, one single. Is there like a reason behind like why, a good amount of her albums just have one single? Or maybe it's just those two. Let's see. Nope, one single. One single. Huh. I wonder what's the story behind that. But nonetheless, I'm super excited to check this one out. I know a lot of people are probably looking forward to this one. As I mentioned before, one thing I really do enjoy and notice about her music and I guess like fan base or whatever is that everybody seems to like really have diverse tastes in what they consider like her better albums to be, which is I mean, I guess that's how it is with every artist or group to exist. People are gonna have different opinions, but like it feels just so like vast. Like I don't know, it really feels like everybody has like their own personal favorite albums of hers. But yeah, we got one single in France. They Kiss on Main Street. It's 10 tracks, not a super long album. But yeah, I'm super excited to check it out. So yeah, that being said, we're gonna start with track number one. And yeah, let's check it out. I got the lyrics pulled up as always, but I'm not gonna like have a whole lot of emphasis, placed on, trying to figure out what a song means. I've kind of just learned when it comes to our music, kind of just, first listen, just kind of chill, listen to it. If I, want to look at lyrics, I can, but I'm not like being obligated to, you know, research and do all the extra stuff. So yeah, let's go and check this one out though. Switch this over, boom boom, and oh yeah, and this is the album cover. um Also, I like the name of the album, The Hissing of Summer Lawns. It's very artistic. But yeah, the album cover, as you can see them like with like the anaconda or some type of boa constrictor. It's like New York in the background, but country in the foreground. Huh, it's interesting. But yeah, that being said, let's check it out. In France, they kiss on Main Street.
Downtown, my darling dime store thief. In the War of Independence, rock and roll rang sweet as victory. Under neon signs, a girl was in bloom, and a woman was fading in a suburban room. I said, take me to the dance. Do you wanna dance? I love to dance. And I told him, they don't take chances. They seem so removed from romance. They've been broken in churches and schools and molded to middle class circumstance. And we were rolling, rolling, rock and rolling. Downtown, the dance halls and cafes feel so wild you could break somebody's heart just doing the latest dance craze. Gail and Louise in those push-up braziers just kissing in cars, kissing in cafes. And they were walking down Main Street, kisses like bright flags hung on holidays. In France they kiss on Main Street, amour, mama, not cheap display. And we were rolling, rolling, rock and rolling.
Definitely more of a rock feel to this one.
Downtown in the pinball arcade, with his head full of pool hall pictures and songs from the hit parade, he'd be singing bye bye, bye bye. He's racking up his free play. Let those rock and roll choir boys come and carry us away. Sometimes Chicky had the car, or Ron had the car, or Liquid Melvin with his hot wire head. We'd all go looking for a party, looking to raise Jesus up from the dead. And I'd be kissing in the backseat, thrilling to the brando like things that he said. And we'd be rolling, rolling, rock and rolling. Rolling, rolling, rock and rolling. Rolling, rolling, rock and rolling.
Okay. Yeah, that was definitely oh yeah, what is this album? More so? Okay, yeah, so apparently this album is, I guess, more or mainly jazz influenced. But yeah, this one is definitely more of a, folk rock sound, and I definitely enjoyed that one. Not my favorite track or anything, but it was definitely interesting. The entire song, it wasn't like anything deep. It was just kind of like her reminiscing on days of past and let's see what else. Yeah, it's just like a reminiscent song, to be honest. Um, but yeah, that was still pretty cool. I definitely enjoyed it. But like I said, like it's not like my favorite song or anything. But I mean, I'm only one track in. But yeah, that was still pretty cool. Um, let's see, and now we're gonna move on to the second one, titled "The Jungle Line." But yeah, that was a solid track. All right, let's check it out. "The Jungle Line." Okay, I mean it's definitely capturing the title of the song pretty well.
Safaris to the heart of all that jazz. Through eyebars and girls,
Yeah, this is different.
wires and pipes, the mathematic circuits of the modern nights. Through huts, through Harlem, through jails and gospel pews, through the class on Park and the trash on Vine, through Europe and the deep, deep heart of Dixie Blue, through savage progress cuts the jungle line.
This is such a weird song.
In a low-cut blouse, she brings the beer. Rousseau paints a jungle flower behind her ear.
Like I have no idea how to react to this.
Of shuck and jive, they'll eat a working girl like her alive. With his hard-edged eyes and his steady hand, he paints the cellar full of ferns and orchid vines, and he hangs them above a five-piece band. up above the jungle line. The jungle line, the jungle line, screaming in a ritual of sound and time, floating, drifting on the air-conditioned wind, and drooling for a taste of something smuggled in. Pretty women funneled through valves and smoke, coy and bitchy, wild and fine, and charging elephants and chanting slaving boats, charging, chanting down the jungle line. There's a poppy wreath on a soldier's tomb. There's a poppy snake in the dressing room. Poppy poison, poppy tourniquet. It slithers away on brass like mouthpiece spit. And metal skin and ivory birds go steaming up to Rousseau's vines. They go steaming up to Brooklyn Bridge, steaming, steaming, steaming up the jungle line.
Okay. I love Joni Mitchell. I think we can all agree to that, but I don't know, man. This one was, I don't know. Like I liked how unique and different it sounded, and also I was reading like some of the information as it came to the end, and I saw that this song is credited as like one of the first songs to ever sample another song, which is I mean that's cool, I guess. I mean it makes the song itself pretty historic, but sampling in general, it can be done, in a good way and in a bad way. But um, yeah, the song itself was just so. I think it was just too much. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this one. Like I didn't love it, obviously, um, but like it's definitely more so towards the side of me not really enjoying it like that. Like it just I don't know, man. I just couldn't get into it. But yeah, I don't know. I like it for what it was though. Like it was something just straight, different and just I don't know, unexpected. Which I like that a lot. I think it was very sick in that way. But yeah, maybe it'll grow on me, maybe. But yeah, that was the Jungle Line. Such a weird song in my opinion. But yeah, now we're gonna move on to track number three, Edith and the Kingpin. Oh, this sounds like this is gonna be a big story focused song. But yeah, let's check it out.
The big man arrived.
Okay, got a little laid back feel to it.
Disco dancers greet him. Plainclothes cops greet him. Small town, big man. Fresh lipstick glistening. Sophomore jive.
Yeah, this is
From victims
beautiful.
of typewriters. The band sounds like typewriters.
Okay, quick pause. I hate to pause, but another thing I've also noticed when it comes to her albums, I feel like the audio mixing is just always like all over the place. Like you'll have songs that are like way louder than some, And like this one, for example, is super quiet, so I got to turn it up a little bit more and go with it. But yeah, just an
Sophomore
observation.
jive from victims of typewriters. The band sounds like typewriters. The big man, he's not listening. His eyes hold Edith, his left hand holds his right. What does that hand desire that he grips it so tight? Edith in the ring, the passed over girls are conferring. The man with the diamond ring is purring. All claws for now withdrawn. One by one they bring his renegade stories to her, his crimes and his glories to her. In challenge they look on. Women he has taken grow old too soon. He tilts their tired faces gently to the spoon. Edith in his bed, a plane in the rain is humming. The wires in the walls are humming. Some song, some mysterious song. Fires in her head, beating frantic and snowblind, romantic and snowblind. She says his crime belongs. Edith and the kingpin, each with charm to sway, are staring eye to eye. They dare not look away. You know they dare not look away.
Sheesh. Okay then. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I want to hear. That was an absolute just smooth ride right there. Really enjoyed that one. Love the production on it. How just chill and laid back it was. No idea what this song was about, to be honest, because like I said before, when it comes to Joni Mitchell, you either listen to like the song for what is being said and trying to understand it, or you just listen to it for the vibe alone. But um, yeah, that was a really good song. My favorite so far. I'm only what 3 tracks in though. Yeah, I'm only 3 tracks in, but yeah, this is easily my favorite so far. Um, let's see. He tilts their tired faces gently to the spoon. Okay, yeah, I thought that was like a drug reference. Um, I don't know, man. It's definitely one of those songs I'm gonna have to run back a few times. But um, big man arrives, disco dancers greet him, plainclothes cops greet him. Yeah, it's definitely a story focused song indeed. But yeah, that was a really good one though. Really enjoyed it. Now we're gonna move on to track number 4. Don't interrupt the sorrow. Hmm. I don't know why I just there, but yeah, let's check it out. Don't interrupt the sorrow.
prophet witches, be polite. A room full of glasses. He says, you're Notch's liberation doll. And he chains me with that serpent to that Ethiopian wall.
Like, bruh, like, how do people, like, know what this means? In flames, our prophet witches, be polite. That's like him basically saying be polite. What does witches mean? Like, yells it or something? Okay. A room full of glasses, he says, your Notch's liberation doll. I guess a lot of this stuff is up for interpretation. And he chains me with that serpent to the Ethiopian wall. Man, this stuff is just deep. Like, I don't know, like, how people, I guess it's like an overtime thing. You listen, re-listen, and it's like, oh snap, that maybe she's referring to this when she says that, and stuff like that. But yeah, let's just go ahead and listen to it. I'm probably going to try not to focus too heavily on the lyrics.
Anima rising, queen of queens. Wash my guilt of Eden, wash and balance me. Anima rising, uprising in me tonight. She's a vengeful little goddess with an ancient crown to fight. Truth goes up in vapors, the steeples lean. Winds of change, patriarchs, snug in your Bible belt dreams. God goes up the chimney, like childhood Santa Claus. The good slaves love the good book, a rebel loves the cause.
Wait, that was actually cold. Okay.
I'm leaving on the 115. You're darn right. Since I was 17, I've had no one over me. He says, anima rising. So what? Petrified wood, processed tall timber down to rock. Don't interrupt the sorrow. Darn right. He says, we walked on the moon. Be polite. Don't let up the sorrow. Death and birth and death and birth and death and birth. He says, bring that bottle kindly and I'll pad your purse. I've got a head full of quandary and a mighty, mighty, mighty thirst. 17 glasses, Rhine wine, milk of the Madonna, clandestine. You don't let up the sorrow, he lies and he cheats. It takes a heart like Mary's these days when your man gets weak.
I mean, I like the vibe of this one. The atmosphere was really nice. Uh, but yeah, no idea what a lot of this means. This is definitely one of her more advanced songs, I would say, as far as like the lyrics go. Um, but yeah, it's just like I don't even know where to start in trying to understand what a lot of this stuff means. But yeah, so I'm not gonna like try and man, see, like that's the like thing when it comes to listening to her music that like I wish I understood like a lot of what, the stuff she says means like on the spot. But I know that's not gonna happen 9 times out of 10 because like the stuff she says is just so like 17 glasses, Rhine wine, milk of the Madonna, clandestine. What is even a clandestine? I've never even heard that word before in my life. Like, sheesh. But I mean, I love Joni Mitchell for that though. That's one thing that I really do like that about her music, and I think that definitely separates her from a lot of other artists. That ability to write like this, it's insane. But okay, well, good thing we got like these like annotations at the bottom, so I can kind of get like an overall gist of what the song is about. But apparently, and this is all up to speculation, or at least that's how I'm treating it. But this was based of conscious lyrics asserting a woman's right to existence as equal individuals breaking free of male dominance. See, like just when you have like a little bit of context like that, it helps a long way. Because like now I'm looking back through the lyrics and everything and I kind of see that. But yeah, that was an interesting song. I really enjoyed it though. Like I said, the overall atmosphere was really nice. And now we're gonna move on to track number 5. Yeah, track number 5, Shades of Scarlet Conquering. Oh, wait. Oh yeah. And that was one of the things about this album as well that I saw on the wiki page. Like a lot of the songs were kind of based on like women's overcoming stuff. Women overcoming stuff. That's what I think I saw that on the wiki page. But yeah, let's go ahead and check out the next track, the last one of track or side one, Shades of Scarlet Conquering.
Out of the fire like Catholic saints comes Scarlet and her deep complaint, mimicking tenderness she sees in sentimental movies. A celluloid rider comes to
Oh, this is
town,
smooth. Like, oh my.
cinematic lovers sway, plantations and sweeping ballroom gowns take her breath away. Out in the wind in crinolines, chasing the ghosts of Gable and Flynn, through stand-in boys and extra players, Magnolia's hopeful in her auburn hair. She comes from a school of southern charm. She likes to have things her way. Any man in the world holding out his arm would soon be made to pay. Friends have told her not so proud. Neighbors trying to sleep and yelling not so loud. Lovers in anger, block of ice, harder and harder just to be nice. Given in the night to dark dreams from the dark things she feels. She covers dressed in stolen clothes, she stands, cast iron and frail, with her impossibly gentle hands and her blood-red fingernails. Out of the fire and still smoldering, she says, a woman must have everything. Shades of scarlet conquering, she says, a woman must have everything.
It's nice. I really like the jazz influence on a lot of these songs as well. Like you can definitely hear it in the way that they're produced and the way they sound and everything. But yeah, this one, another great track with a really pleasing atmosphere and just that was really nice to listen to. Geez, my voice just kind of went out there. But yeah, I definitely enjoyed this one. Um, Not entirely sure what it was about, but like it definitely seemed to be about like a woman trying to go for hers or something. I couldn't tell you. Um, Song about a Southern belle. Okay. Um, but yeah, I enjoyed this one. I really like the vibe of it. Honestly, one thing I've come to really enjoy about Joni's Mitchell or Joni's music for a while now is not even just like the lyrics, but like the vibe itself of her music is just really nice. Something about like her voice and the way she sings is pretty melodic. But yeah, now we're gonna move on to track number 6, the title track, "The Hissing of Summer Lawns." Hey, this has to be an absolute banger. It's the title track. Yeah, she has to kill it here. I mean, we know she will, but let's check it out. See, another track with like heavy jazz influence.
He bought her a diamond for her throat. He put her in a ranch house on the hill.
Diamond for a throat. I
She
guess a
could see the
necklace.
valley barbecues from her windowsill. See the blue pools in the squinting sun. Hear the hissing of summer lawns.
Oh man. And the way she just paints pictures with words. So good. Like very few artists, I feel like I've listened to at least, can do what she does. And the way that she does it.
In the squinting sun, hear the hissing of summer lawns. He put up a barbed wire fence to keep out the unknown, and on every metal thorn, just a little blood of his own. She patrols that fence of his to a Latin drum and the hissing of summer lawns. innocent summer love. He gave her his darkness to regret and good reason to quit him. He gave her a room full of Chippendale that nobody sits in. Still she stays with a love of some kind. It's the lady's choice, the hissing of summer long.
Wow, that was a jam right there. Really enjoyed that one. I love just how much she embraced, the jazz on this one. Just a really good song. Holy smokes. That's how you end side one to an album. That's how you do it right there. Oh, no, that's no, that's the start of side two. Okay. But yeah, that was just a really good song, man. I really enjoyed the atmosphere on this one and that jazziness. Also the storytelling and just like the artisticness of it. Like I really felt, what she was talking about, even though I don't fully understand it. Like I really just like, the way that she was painting the picture with the words in this one. Um, Diamond Dog. What is because he got her the diamond necklace and I don't know. Man, like sheesh, it's just always so much. But yeah. Now we're gonna move on to the next track titled The Boho Dance. Let's check it out. Boho Dance. Man, that was such a good song. That honestly might have been like one of I wouldn't say my favorite, but actually that's close. What was that other one? I think it was Edith and the Kingpin. I think I might be thinking of that one that I really enjoy. Honestly, the last like four tracks have all been really good. But yeah, that one was really nice. I really like that one a lot. But yeah, the boho dance. Let's check it out.
Down in the cellar in the boho zone, I went looking for some sweet inspiration. Oh well, just another hard time band with Negro affectations. I was a hopeful in rooms like this when I was working cheap. It's an old romance, the boho dance. It hasn't gone to sleep. But even on the scuffle, the cleaner's press was in my jeans. And any eye for detail caught a little lace along the seams. And you were in the parking lot, subterranean, by your own design.
Oh, this is nice.
The virtue of your style inscribed on your contempt for mine. Jesus was a beggar, he was rich in grace, and Solomon kept his head in all his glory. It's just that some steps outside the boho dance have a fascination for me. A camera pans the cocktail hour behind a blind of potted palms and finds a lady in a Paris dress with runs in her nylons.
Man, the creativity in these songs is really cool.
You read those books where luxury comes as a guest to take a slave. Books where artists in noble poverty go like virgins to the grave. Don't you get sensitive on me, 'cause I know you're just too proud. You couldn't step outside the boho dance now, even if good fortune allowed. Like a priest with a pornographic watch, looking and longing on the slide. Sure, it's stricken from your uniform, but you can't get it out of your eyes. Nothing is capsulized in me on either side of town. The streets were never really mine, not mine, not mine, these glamour gowns.
Oh wow, what an abrupt ending too. Surely that has like some type of significance, I'd assume. Or maybe not. But yeah, that was a unique song. I really like the creativity that was, clearly put into the production and also the lyrics of this one. Um I'm definitely curious to understand more of what it means and refers to, the boho zone. Um oh, it's short for Bohemian. Um okay, interesting. Just another hard time band with Negro affections. I was like, when she said that, I was like, what? What does that even mean? Um, okay. Man, I'm just looking at lyrics and it's just, I mean, I've said this, so many times, I'm probably sounding like a broken record by now, but like, I'm always amazed at just how much, like especially like when I look at the lyrics, just how much there is to like each and every one of her songs. It seems like, well, sometimes some of her songs have more of like a simplistic meaning and whatnot that you can easily understand, but the majority of them I feel like are kind of like this. Um, okay. All right, so just from this one line, I kind of get more of an understanding of what the song, I guess, was about. Interesting. Yeah, I would have never got that from, if I didn't look at lyrics, I guess. But yeah, that was the boho dance. Interesting. I'm definitely gonna have to look more into this one, but that seems like a very interesting song. Like about her just kind of trying to uh, not lean too far right and not too far left, as far as like how would you describe that? How would you describe that? Like I guess like as far as like selling out, or I don't know how to really describe that, but it seemed to be to me like it was something along those lines. But yeah, now we're gonna move on to the next one. Harry's House slash Centerpiece. Wait, why is this highlighted? Oh, it's a cover. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Harry's House. Let's check it out. Holy smokes, that's loud. Yeah, the mixing on this album is just.
Heat waves on the runway as the wheels set down. He takes his baggage off the carousel.
Off the carousel.
Takes a taxi into town. Yellow schools of taxi fishes, Joni and a ticking caught up at the lights in the fishnet windows of Bloomingdale's, watching those high fashion girls, skinny black models with raving curls, and beauty parlor blondes with credit card eyes,
With credit
looking for
card
the chic
eyes.
and the fancy to buy.
Yes, no, I think I know what's happening right now.
He opens up his suitcase in the Continental Suite, and people 30 stories down look like colored currents in the street. A helicopter lands on the Pan Am roof like a dragonfly on a tomb, and businessmen in button-downs press into conference rooms. Battalions of paper-minded males talking commodities and sales, while at home their paper wives and their paper kids paper the walls to keep their gut reactions hid. Yellow checkers for the kitchen, climbing ivy for the bath. She is lost in house and gardens. He's caught up in chief of staff. He drifts off into the memory of the way she looked in school, with her body oiled and shining at the public swimming pool.
This is cool. I like this. We'll transition to, I guess this is the next song.
I'm building all my dreams around you. Our happiness will never cease, 'cause nothing's any good without you. Baby, you're my centerpiece. shining as she reeled him in to tell him like she did today, just what he could do with Harry's house and Harry's take-home pay.
Sheesh. Wow, that's tough. That's tough. Yo, this might end up being my favorite album of hers, straight up. Like the like this album more than the other ones definitely has more, in my opinion, of a clear, jazz influence. Like the his Year album, it had a slight jazz influence in my opinion. And what was the other one? Not the Clouds album. I always forget the name of that album, but it was the other one that I did as well. It had like a slight jazz feel as well, in my opinion. But this one definitely has way more of like that jazz feel to it. And yeah, I'm a huge sucker for jazz. So yeah, this is definitely up my alley. But yeah, so far I've been really enjoying this album, and this track was really nice. Um, oh, man, and then not even like with me like paying attention to the lyrics and whatnot. Like these songs are incredible, man. I can't wait to just go back through them and understand them a bit more, because like right now I'm just kind of taking it all in, just listening to it, vibing to it and whatnot. But yeah, this is gonna be a very special treat. But yeah, that was Harry's House slash Centerpiece. Definitely enjoyed that one though. Just based on the vibe alone, really enjoyed that one. Very heavy jazz inspired, and yeah, I enjoyed that a lot. And now we're gonna move on to track number 9, Sweet Bird. Yo, what is that doing there? But yeah, let's check it out. Sweet Bird. Man, this album is so good though. Holy smokes. I'm just thinking about it and sheesh. Yeah, I think this might go down as my favorite.
Out on some borderline, some mark of in between, I lay down golden in time and woke up vanishing. Sweet bird, you are briefer than a falling star. All these vain promises on duty jars. Oh, somewhere with your wings on time, you must be laughing. Behind our eyes, calendars of our lives, circled with compromise. Sweet bird of time and change, you must be laughing. Upon your feathers laughing.
Interesting. It's got like this offbeat kind of thing going for it. Oh, that's kind of sick. I like that.
Golden and tan, cities under the sand, Guess it's based on what each set of time and change is touching. Guess it's based on what each set of time and change is touching. Guess it's based on what each set of time and change is touching. Guess it's based on what each set of time and change is touching. Guess it's based on what each set of time and change is touching. Guess it's based on what each set of time and change is touching.
Nice. Nice. A little folk song right there, folk rock. But yeah, that was really nice. I definitely enjoyed that one, especially that I like how it had that portion where it was kind of like doing this like offbeat, rhythm thing, and yeah, I thought that was kind of interesting. But yeah, I really enjoyed the song. Thought it had a really good feel to it, and yeah, it was just really solid. Um, Now we're gonna move on to the final track titled "Shadows and Light." Yo, this album is cold. I really like this album a lot. I really like this album a lot. But yeah, last track, Shadows and Light. Let's check it out.
Every picture has its shadows, and it has some source of light.
True.
Blindness, blindness inside. The perils of benefactors, the blessings of parasites. Blindness, blindness inside. Threatened by
Goodness.
all things, devil of cruelty.
Okay, quick pause. Holy smokes, yo, Joni Mitchell is the truth. I love the style of this song. Like, even like, her singing style changes between songs, which I think is super dope. But like, notice like the way she's singing is like, I don't know, it's like, what does this remind me of? Honestly, I couldn't tell you, but like, it is very unique. It's different from the previous songs.
Threatened by all things, devil of cruelty. Drawn
Also, no
to
instrumentation.
all things, devil of delight. Mythical devil of the ever-present loves. Governing blindness, blindness inside.
You know what? It's kind of reminding me of like a gospel song, sort of.
Sometimes in reservation
Or at least the first opening bit.
pale miners in their lantern rays. Night, night and day. Hostage smiles on presidents. Freedom scribbled in the subway. It's like night, night and day. Threatened by all things, God of cruelty. Drawn to all things, God of delight. Mythical God of the everlasting laws. Governing day, day and night.
Oh my goodness, what is this?
critics of all expression, judges in black and white, saying it's wrong, saying it's right. Compelled by prescribed standards or some ideals we fight for wrong, wrong and right. Threatened by all things, man of cruelty, drawn to all things, man of delight, born again, man of the laws, the ever broken laws, governing wrong, wrong and right, governing wrong, wrong and right, wrong and
Mm. Yo, Joni, hey, I gotta take the headphones off. Jeez, holy smokes, that was some way to end an album. Also very just interesting, um, and like I don't want to say cryptic, but like I don't know, it just had a very like gospely, spiritual feel to it, in my opinion. I'm not sure if I'm the only one that kind of got that, but it reminded me a lot of something along those lines. And then the lyrics, I wasn't really paying a whole lot of attention to the lyrics. I like glimpsed at them every now and then, but yeah, it definitely has some recurring themes governing day and night, um, mythical god of everlasting laws. Man, I'm just so curious as to what it all means, but yeah, definitely like this song has some spiritual references and whatnot, like even the third chorus, threatened by all things, man of cruelty, mark of Cain. Like yeah, definitely. But sheesh, man, what a way to just send off the album. Like holy smokes. That was like I'm trying to think of like a good word to describe that song. Like obviously it had like that gospel, influence on it, but like it felt very like cryptic. I feel like cryptic is like the best word I can use to like describe it. Like it felt like I don't know, man. I don't know. But yeah, that was a really, really interesting and unique song, in general, and just also just a really unique way to end an album. I really like that though. That was definitely sick. I really enjoyed it. Also, no bagging instruments or anything, just her and like this kind of distorted I don't even know what it was, but it like had like a distorted sound to it as well, which I thought was interesting. I don't know. That was just very, very unique. Um but yeah, that was the Hissing of Summer Lawns album from Joni Mitchell. I actually really, really enjoyed this album a lot. I think the only track that I really wasn't vibing with was the Jungle Line, and I think that one it could grow on me. It has potential for sure. But yeah, I just wasn't like when I first heard it a big fan of it, but we'll see. But yeah, overall, I think this album was definitely amazing. I love jazz, the jazz influence on this album. It was, clear as day just how much, jazz influence went into this album. And I think it was definitely by far, from the albums that I've heard, the most jazz influenced, album from her. But yeah, it was just really good. Like some of these songs, um, like this one, Edith and the Kingpin, I really like that one. Don't Interrupt the Sorrow. Like these right here. Oh, and the hissing of the summer lawns. This song was, hey, this might have been my favorite. I think it was probably either between this one and what is this? Shades of Charlotte Conquering. I don't think it was that one. I think it was either this one or this one that I really enjoyed the most. Um, but man, yeah, these songs were incredible. But yeah, I'm super excited to just, also go back through these with lyrics and, get a better feel for them as always. I just recently did that with the Blue album and yeah, it definitely was an experience in its own, re-listening to the album in general. But yeah, what else did I want to say? Crap, it was something else that I really wanted to say. Um, Crap, I forgot. But either way, s- superb album in my opinion. Crap, bro, what is it? What did I want to say? Oh my goodness, I hate when that happens. Like I think of something, I don't say it, then like 5 seconds later I forget what it was. Uh, the album was great. I said that. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna just end it there, I guess, because I completely forgot. Um, oh my goodness, that sucks. But yeah, this was a great album. I really enjoyed it. I think it might be, my favorite album that I've listened to, just from the start of it and, or just based on first listen rather. I think it might be my favorite album of hers. I really like just how jazzified it was and, just how much jazz influence there was on the entire album. Thought it was really nice. And I'm a sucker for jazz, so yeah, it kind of goes hand in hand. But yeah, definitely. Looking forward to the next album. I don't know what album that's gonna be, but I guess we'll see. Um, I'm still trying to think of what it was I wanted to say. I think it was something in regards to like the lyrics. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I can't wait to like go back through these songs with lyrics and get a better feel for them because a lot of them, I just kind of was vibing to, just listening to. But I was looking at lyrics occasionally. I was like saying certain things like, huh, that's interesting. I mean, that's how it is with a lot of her songs. And I've kind of recently, with these last couple albums, just kind of opted into just listening to them and experiencing them for songs instead of trying to, debunk every, verse and whatnot in the first, listen. Because I'm sure back in the day and even nowadays when people listen to a lot of these albums they don't fully understand all of what she's talking about on the first listen. I'm sure nobody does. That's just kind of the point of it. And yeah, I think it's going to be a really cool experience to go back and kind of eventually figure out what a lot of these songs mean and the verses and everything. But yeah, super excited for that. But yeah, this is a great album. Joni Mitchell is the goat. uh and yeah, I just another thing or a quick thing, another thing I really don't want to do though, if I'm being honest, like I feel like recently I've been breezing through these albums. And I mean, not that it's anything wrong with like doing a lot of albums and whatnot, but like I really don't want to just like breeze through like all of her albums. I kind of want to savor some of them. So, um, yeah. But yeah, I'm a workaholic, so I don't know. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, that was the hissing of summer lawns. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure you smack the like button, subscribe if you're new. And that being said, much love, stay safe, and peace out.